I gotta say, it feels fantastic to finally just fly around the multiverse without a problem in sight. Seen a couple asteroids floating by and a couple belts, but that's not really an issue. Satellite derelicts, though, that could prove to be problematic if they ultimately ended up drifting through space. But that's neither here nor there. Now, this is a really organized area. Looks like a copy of our own solar system. Well, let's see if I can scan it to figure out if there's anything going on. The sun still looks the same. Mercury, it seems like the ice caps on it have receded a little bit, but that's something. Venus is the same as it always was. Earth, oh no. I should have guessed that this was too easy. What the hell is going on with Earth? Analysis dictates that there appears to be some kind of biological virus infecting the humans below, turning them into anthropomorphic animals? If that isn't a direct match to what happened to us with the gene bombs, I wouldn't be surprised. But in any case, I've got to get down there. Alright. Approaching the exosphere now. I could let this blow over and have them figure it out themselves, but that's not the kind of person I am. Alright, I'm coming in for a touchdown. There we go. It looks like I landed in some kind of forest clearing. Not gonna lie, at night the forest looks really pretty. Kind of pristine now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, try to see if I can find some extra analysis on these guys. I'm trying to scan through the media, seeing some kind of news report. It says that these things are being hijacked through some kind of virus. Turning them into bloodthirsty, untraceable animals. Wow, that's overkill, I'll be honest. And judging by the amount of media, nobody can figure out who did this. Yikes, that's a little concerning, I'm not gonna lie. But it's a good thing I studied 2.5 years of biomed at Mobius U, because it's gonna come in handy here. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, so will my appearance. The humans, this will be a little harder to deal with, but the infected, they appear to be reverting to their basic traits. Theoretically, I could turn this in my favor. Now, if the humans, they see me, it'll be a problem. But for the other animals, they see me as one of their own, and they might back off. But I know one thing for certain, I'm gonna need to think quick on my feet. Because who knows what kind of dangers are fraught in this earth. Wait, damn it. The sonar's detecting 3 of them. I gotta hide. Think, where could I hide? Looks like I don't have a choice. Good thing my technology shall remain the same. Stealth mechanism activation code 765 Zeta. Let's do this. Alright. It worked as intended. Now I just need to keep quiet. To them, I don't exist. Or at least, I probably shouldn't. I need to watch them pass. There's got to be something I could use against them. Alright, they fully passed, and they shouldn't be near me. Alright, disengage your cloak. Good. Now, whatever they are, or rather, who they've become, I suppose, I need to try to find a way to fix this. But first I need to find a way out of here. The trees are a little old. Looks like the bark on them has been peeled off. Most likely as some sort of makeshift weapon by humans. That part doesn't surprise me. Usually humans have a means to get creative when it comes to dealing with things they don't understand. As is evidenced by the overlanders. I'm never gonna get over that, now am I? Alright, just gotta stay hidden in this area. Stay hidden. Uh-oh. Hay bales. Okay, they're crunchy, yeah, but as long as none of them get up my nose, I should be alright. Alright, I just need to see if I can make it through this. You know, if there's hay bales nearby, there should be a farm. See if I can find one. This place is really dilapidated. Whatever the owner did must have let herself go. Alright, now... Oh, really? Why is hay piled up this... Uh-oh. No, not now. Damn it. Uh-oh. Oh, damn it, not again! I didn't want to do this, but it's a good thing I trained with the blue blur. Time to put my real speed to the test! Spin dash, go! These guys. Think, what can I do? Wait a minute. I've got it. Time to put the wings on work. Let's see, if I could create a typhoon. No, not a typhoon, that'd be too much. It could cause some serious unnecessary damage, but a good bluster should do the trick. Just gotta focus the wings, push the BPM to at least maybe, I don't know, 125. Alright, time to kick up a dust cloud! Perfect. They're disoriented. Everything I need and more. Let's get out of here! Alright. Just gotta keep going. There's some kind of place nearby. I gotta make a mental note to update the scanner when I'm moving this fast. Come on, fix! Alright, it looks like... Whoa! Ow! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. A steel wall? Why would this be here? I gotta back up and figure out what's going on here. Looks like this appears to be some kind of fortress bunker. I mean, not gonna lie, it looks kind of imposing. I need to see where this came from. There's gotta be something nearby. Come on, analysis. There we go, some kind of governmental insignia. This must be some kind of refuge camp. Well, good, that'll pay off. Now, can I find any structural weaknesses? There's gotta be a way in so that I can stay hidden. No. The gates are reinforced, barbed wire, and electricity. Yikes, these guys are really scared. Okay, there should be something I can use to... Oh, great. A spotlight.
An animal. You are in an area that you don't belong in. Leave now or be shot to death.
Yeah, I know. You're probably given this speech at least 6 times. Look, I'm not here to hunt your refugees. I'm not even from this earth to begin with. But I know you guys have a problem, and I'm here to help you fix it. So why don't you just open the gates and we can make this easier on us. God, really? A drink dart. Bound to a table? Could this be any more cliche? At least the restraints are classic leather. Just gotta focus the strength enough. There we go. Now I just gotta rip free of these things. There we go. Alright. Now where am I? Seem to be in some kind of lab. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. They're trying to experiment on me? Nope. I'm out of here. I'm to see if I can figure out a way from this place. Because I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of annoying. Looks like the exit is just out that way. Alright, I guess there should be a way out. And, wait, why do I hear alarms? Oh no, not again. Let me guess, they probably had me under some kind of watch, and... Yep, there they are. Alright, I guess I should stay at least, try to figure out what the deal is.
Creature, get back into where you belong, right now!
Look, realistically, I'm not a threat here unless you threaten me, and judging by the way you're pointing those guns at me, you're looking to threaten me. So I'm not about to let that slide. Let's see how you can enjoy a taste of chaos. Really? That's the best you've got? Couple of lightly armored soldiers with, what, AK-47s? Come on. Cliche at best. Alright, I'm gonna need to find a way to the lab or something. Let's see here. Directions. Oh, no. Obviously, they wouldn't have a map. That'd be too easy. Let me see here. Ah, a sign. There we go. Main laboratory to the right. Okay, that's actually helpful. Alright, let's get over there. Gotta say, this is really a heavily guarded fortress, but I guess it makes sense, given the animal attacks. Alright. Scientists, there they are. Excuse me. I believe we've got a bit of a failure to communicate here. Really? Come on, I get I'm an animal in appearance, but, Look, I don't want to hunt you guys. I don't know what is going on here. But I'm on your side. Whatever this thing is, I'm here to stop it.
And why the hell should we trust you?
Why should you trust me? Well, for starters, what animal do you know that's got cybernetic appendages? Yeah, I thought not. Look, my name is Xero. I'm from the planet Mobius. I was recently flying around multiverse space when my scanner detected that there was some kind of bio-aberration on this planet. I'm here to help you guys figure it out, but you need to lower your weapons. I want to assist you.
Well, that was our bad. We thought you were something else. It's our apologies.
Whew, that just made me feel a little bit better. Alright, now, what have you guys managed to find out about this?
Well, for starters, we have no clue where the virus has came from. All we know is it's turning people into humanoid-like animals, and they become ballistic and started killing people or infecting others.
I see. And there doesn't seem to be a cure that you guys can find?
No, there's no cure yet. We've been trying to work on one, but we're trying to figure out how.
Well, if there's one thing I've learned, it's how to think like a human, despite being an animal. I'll need to see if I can analyze this. If you guys wouldn't mind, I'll need to connect my tech to this thing. T, it's time to wake up. I'm gonna need your help to analyze this DNA system. Can you help me figure something out?
No sweat, man. I've got you covered.
Glad I built you. Now let's get this done. It doesn't seem like poison can do damage to them. Fire, well, that's obvious. Wait a minute, I got it! Let's see here. I might be able to take the original DNA. If I could invert it somehow, realign the matrices. I think I've got something. But I'll need to see if I can find a sample. There should be one nearby. There it is! Alright, this appears to be the skin of an animal that was recently captured but ultimately broke out. Let's see, maybe just one drop of this? On that... I'm not seeing much progress. T, can you help me?
Alright, we're going to fire now.
Let's take a look. Of course. It looks like we have ourselves a cure. It appears that all we really needed to do was just take the original proteins and invert them somehow. All we need to do is just put this thing out on a massive scale. Eventually, somebody is going to come out, and when they find out that their work has been undone, we're going to need to fix this. But in the meantime, I know you guys are probably still wondering what's happening with this. So I'll leave the sample for you to test on. See if you can figure it out.
We will see what we can do. It's quite odd that an animal like yourself is helping us.
It's like I told you before. We're on the same side. Now, hopefully these guys can finally get the hint and maybe not consider me so much a threat. In the meantime, we're gonna need to do a little more analysis on these things. So I'll fly out for some recon. Good luck to you all back here. Propulsion systems, do not fail me now. I'm out of there, and it looks like these guys no longer see me as a threat. That's good. But now I need to figure out who did this and stop them before it gets even worse. Let's solve this problem.